All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Kwitash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you, you Negroes, you Latinos, and you Native Americans. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right. So with that being said, I'm not sure what I'm going to name this lesson, but what I want to get into is that how the Most High is getting ready to take us up out of this hellhole that we're living in, man. All right, because we're in slavery, we're in captivity, we are living in hell daily, man. And the Lord is getting ready to pull us up out of this slavery and make us kings and gods and rulers of this planet Earth once again. And it's going to be forever and ever and ever and ever. That's the good news. That's the good news of this gospel. The word gospel means good news. That's the good news, that Yahweh Shai is getting ready to crack that sky and take this man down, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, all right, and raise our people up to be kings and gods and rulers of this planet Earth once again. This is written in the scriptures, man, all right, because we're living in hell daily, man, all right. We go through mental, physical, emotional pain, all right, we die daily. Our people are dying daily. We got all types of sicknesses. We eat nothing but crappy food. Esau Edom is slaughtering us every day, and so are these other nations. We're at the bottom. All right, we're at the bottom society all throughout this planet Earth. Every nation hates us. We are living in hell, man. All right, but we're soon to be no longer living in hell, man. Yahweh Shai is getting ready to crack that sky and redeem us. And Lord willing, I am part of the elect. I am written down in the book of life, man. Yahweh Ratazah, man. So let's get into it, man. All right, let's get into it, man. Let's start with Amos, man. All right, I kind of didn't know what I wanted to start with, but we'll start off with Amos, man. Let's get Amos 9 and 11. All right. It says, Amos 9 and 11, it says, in that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen. Yeah, the tabernacle of David, the house of David. All right, that is fallen. Yeah, because we fell as a people. Because at one time we ruled this planet Earth, man. But we fell as a nation. We fell as a people, man. And the Lord is raising us back up as we speak. How's he doing that? Through this word. Because this word is what's reeling in the elect. The elect are the chosen, the ones that were redeemed to be saved from the nuclear destruction that's getting ready to come upon this earth, all right, and America, man. The great destruction is going to be here in America, all right. Other parts of this earth are going to get hit with nuclear missiles too, but the great destruction is going to be here in America, all right, which is known as the second death in the Bible. All right, in the book of Revelations, also known as the lake of fire, which is America being wiped off the face of this earth, man. All right, it says, in that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David, and the Lord's doing that now. That's today's that day. Right now's that day. All right, it says, in that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen. Yeah, because the elect is being reeled in right now through this word. Because through the prophets that preach out on the highways and hedges, all right, people that are part of the elect, they hear this word. Also through the videos that we make, they hear this word and it resonates with their spirit and they accept it. They cleave unto this word, man. Meaning they cleave unto Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, man. All right, because it resonates with their spirit and they come back to the Most High. They come into the fold, man, to be saved, to be part of the elect. All right, it says, in that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins. And the Lord is doing that as we speak right now. The elect is being raised up and being sealed as we speak right now. All right. And I will close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins. Yeah, because we fell. We became a ruin as a people. Look at our people right now, man. They're stuck in the hoods. They're drug addicts and alcoholics. They're bugged out their mind. They don't know a damn thing. They're a bunch of fools. They have no wisdom and knowledge. They don't know who they are. They don't know who their enemy is. They don't know a damn thing, man. That's why in Hosea 4 and 6 it says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. All right, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you are the Lord's people, the Israelites, man. All right, it says, in that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen. The Lord is doing that as we speak through the prophets of the Lord by preaching this word, man. All right, matter of fact, let's get that. All right, let's get that in Baruch. Let's prove that. All right, that's how the Lord is sifting out the elect, man. All right, let's get that in the book of Baruch. All right, the book of Baruch, I think it's the 4th chapter. All right, Baruch 4, is it? Let's get it. I think it's the last verse. All right, it says right here, Baruch 4 and 37. Lo, thy sons come, whom thou sentest away. They come gathered together from the east to the west. Yeah, because the Israelites were scattered throughout the 4 corners of the earth. We're in every nation right now because that was one of the curses, to scatter us throughout the 4 corners of the earth, to make us weak as a people. That's why there's no power in our hand on this planet earth as we speak, because we are not gathered together whole as a nation. Shit, we kill each other. All right, that's also one of the curses, us killing each other. It tells you in the book of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, that our eyes shall be evil toward our brother. That was one of the curses that the Lord will put upon us, that we would hate each other and kill each other. All right, we're destroyed as a people. The Lord did this to us, man, but he's getting ready to bring us back, man. All right, you understand? Lo, thy sons come, whom thou sentest away. They come gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One. Yeah, by the word. That's how the elect is gathered. They hear this word and they come back to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, they start bowing down and kneeling and begging the Lord for mercy. Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. They start taking this word and they start believing in it, man. You know, thy sons come, whom thou sentest away. They come gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One. All right, rejoicing in the glory of the Most High. You see, all right, now I think it says the same thing in the 5th chapter as well. All right, I think around the 5th verse. Yeah, it says, arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high, and look about toward the east. And behold, thy children gather from the west unto the east by the word of the Holy One. All right, rejoicing in the remembrance of the Most High. Yeah, because the Lord said that the prophet's words, all right, their line shall be, roughly paraphrasing, that their line shall go throughout the corners of the earth. How's that being done? Through the internet, man. Through the internet. All right, that's how this word is going throughout the 4 corners of this earth, man. Our words, our teachings through the internet, because we could upload a video and in 5 minutes someone in Italy or Japan is watching it, and if they're part of the elect, they're going to receive the word. It's going to resonate with their spirit and be like, oh wow, they're going to get taught, man. You know, it says, arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high, and look about toward the east, and behold, thy children gathered from the west unto the east by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the remembrance of the Most High, of God. All right, so let's go back. It says, what was that? Oh, 9:11. It says, Amos 9:11, it says, in that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David. The tabernacle of David, the house of David, is another name for the elect. All right, the Lord is raising up the elect, the tabernacle of David, as we speak. He's bringing in the elect. All right, and pretty soon they're going to be sealed, man. All right, in that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen. All right, yeah, because we fell as a people, but the Lord is raising us back up again. All right, through this word. That's why the Lord set up men, prophets, all right, to teach our people who they really are, so they could come back to the Most High. All right, we are the Israelites, and our God is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahweh Shai. That's who our power is. All right, and we're telling you that, man. All right, because once we have our name and the name of our power, our God, it's over with, man. All right, the Lord is going to come back. He's going to cleave unto us just like we cleaving unto him, man. You know, In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen and close up the breaches thereof, and will raise up his ruins. Yeah, because the Lord is getting ready to raise us up again. And pretty soon we're going to be kings and gods and rulers of this planet Earth. And I will build it as in the days of old. Yeah, the Lord is going to build up the tabernacle of David as in the days of old, because we were righteous people in the days of King David and King Solomon, man. We ruled this planet Earth during the time of King David and King Solomon. All right. He said, the Lord said, and I will build it as in the days of old. Yeah, we're going to go back to that. We're going to go back to being kings and gods and rulers of this planet Earth once again. But this time we're going to be immortal. It's going to be better than in the days of old. All right. Matter of fact, let's get that in Ezekiel. All right. The Lord said, I will do you better than at your beginnings. Before we fell, man. All right, as a people, all right, when we were kings and rulers of this planet Earth. All right, so let's get matter of fact, I got my Bible here. Let me go through my scriptures real quick. All right, Ezekiel 36, and the point I want to make is in 11, but I'll start at 8. It says Ezekiel 36 and 8, but ye, O mountains of Israel, ye shall shoot forth your branches and yield your fruit to my people of Israel, for they are at hand to come. Yeah, our kingdom, all right, is at hand to come. All right, the Lord is going to, the kingdom of heaven is the kingdom of Israel. All right, and it's never going to come down. All right, it's Yahweh's kingdom, which is the kingdom of Israel. All right, our kingdom, all right, is at hand. All right, but ye, O mountains of Israel, all right, ye shall shoot forth your branches and yield your fruit to my people of Israel, for they are at hand to come. All right, for behold, I am for you, and I will turn unto you, and ye shall be tilled and sown, and I will multiply men upon you, all the house of Israel, even all of it, and the city shall be inhabited, and the waste shall be builded. That's right. And I will multiply upon you man and beast, and they shall increase and bring fruit. All right. And I will settle you after your old estates. Yeah, we're going to go back to being kings and gods and rulers of this planet Earth once again. And I will bring, it says, and bring fruit, and I will settle you after your old estates, and I will do better unto you than at your beginnings. And ye shall know that I am Yahweh. All right. You know, and this is talking about the kingdom of heaven. All right, the Lord is going to bring us back to our old estates, but it's going to be better, like he said, because we're going to be immortals. We're going to be perfect, completely perfect. We're going to be kings and gods and rulers, immortals on this planet Earth. We're going to be at our completely perfected. All right, we're never going to die. You know, we're never going to die, man. You know, this goes hand in hand with what I just read in Amos 9. The Lord is going to build up the tabernacles of David. He said that has fallen, and I will build up their ruins. All right, I will multiply upon you man and beast, and they shall increase and bring fruit, and I will settle you after your old estates, and will do better unto you than at your beginnings. Yeah, this is talking about in the kingdom of heaven, when Yahweh cracks that sky and brings this man down and raises to be kings and gods and immortals of this planet Earth once again, and we're going to rule forever and ever and ever and ever. All right, but this is only going for the elect, the 144,000, and the great multitude that follows behind the 144,000. All right, see, all of Israel is going to be saved, but on this side, 2/3 of you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans have to die, man. All right. If you don't come back to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, you're going to die and burn in that nuclear fire. All right? Especially if you take the mark of the beast, which is the digital chocolate chip that they want to implant in you. Okay? It says, I will multiply upon you man and beast, and they shall increase and bring fruit, and I will settle you after your old estates, and will do better unto you than at your beginnings. You see? We're going to go back to being immortals and rulers and kings and gods once again. And ye shall know that I am Yahweh. Yeah, because the Lord's that powerful. This is his will, you know. All right. So I also want to get Isaiah 14. All right. Continuing with, the Lord is getting ready to take us out of this hellhole that we're living in, man. All right. What's that? Isaiah 14. All right. Because we're in slavery, we're in captivity, man. We are an oppressed people. You understand? And the Lord is going to make us kings and gods and rulers of this planet Earth. Once again, we're no longer going to be oppressed. We're no longer going to be living in hell. We're no longer going to die. We're no longer going to have to fear. We're no longer going to be afraid. We're going to be at complete rest. We're going to be safe. We're not going to have to worry about a damn thing. You understand? This is the good news, man. You understand? It says Isaiah 14:1. All right. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob. Yeah, the Lord is going to have mercy on Jacob, the nation of Israel. All right. Because those are his chosen people. All right. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. Right? He's going to choose Israel. He ain't choose no other nation. He ain't choose Moab. He ain't choose Ammon. He ain't choose Canaan. He ain't choose Gomer. He ain't choose Edom. He chose Israel, man. All right. And for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. That's getting ready to happen. The Lord is getting ready to put us back in our homeland, the Holy Land, which is the land of Israel. All right. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the strangers, now these strangers are not talking about other nations. All right. Because in the Bible, all right, the other nations, all right, people who aren't Israelites are also known as strangers. But these strangers right here are talking about Israelites. All right. It says, and the strangers shall be joined with them. Yeah, because they're going to hear the word and they're going to cleave to the house of Jacob. All right. And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Yeah. All right. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. The Lord is getting ready to do that now, man. We're getting ready to go back to our homeland, the Holy Land, man. You know, we haven't been in the Holy Land since about 2,000 years, since 70 AD. You know, and the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them. All right, possess who? The other nations. The word possess means to own. We're going to own the other nations. They're going to be our slaves, our subjects, our servants, right? Just like how we're their slaves and their subjects and their servants now. It's going to be a complete role reversal. Just like how we were their slaves, they're going to be our slaves. It's about to get into it. We're going to read it. It says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord. Yeah, in the Holy Land, all right. For servants and handmaids. Yeah, all right. The men are going to be our servants and their women are going to be our handmaids. All right. It says, and they shall take them captives whose captives they were. Yeah, we were their captives. So now there's time for them to be our captives. All right. Our slaves. All right. Because real kings and gods and rulers, all right, have slaves, subjects. All right. They rule over people. Just like how we've been ruled over. The white man ruled over us. All right. And the other nations rule over us. We're going to rule over them. All right. It's going to be complete role reverse. This is the good news, man. All right. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. Yeah. All right. They're going to be our servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Yeah. We're going to rule over our oppressors. We're going to rule over the white man. All right. The African man. All right. The Ishmaelite man, which is the Arabs. The Moabite man, which is the Chinese. The Ammonites. All right. Which is the Japanese. All right. The Ethiopians. The Egyptians. Everyone that had their hand in the cookie jar when it came to our slavery. All right. Because the Ammonites, which is the Japanese, and the Moabites, which is the Chinese, they had us in slavery too during the time of Judges. In the book of Judges. You know. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day, that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow. Yeah, all the sorrow of our life, the Lord is going to give us rest from. Because our people, we never knew what real rest was. We never had rest here in the land of our slavery, the land of our captivity. We never knew what rest was here. Our people go to sleep tired and wake up tired. All right? Rest from our mind, physical and emotional rest. We're going to be at complete rest, bro. We're not going to have to worry about a damn thing. Where our bodies are not going to ache. We're not going to have to worry about being in slavery, waking up for work every day. You know, we're not going to worry about, you know, where we're going to live, being homeless, none of that, bro. We're going to be at complete rest. There's nothing that we're going to have to worry about ever again in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear. Yeah, because our people fear, man. Fear. They don't know if they're ever going to die the next day. They fear if they're ever going to lose their job. They don't know if they're going to, you know, make the rent or not. They don't know if they're going to have food to eat. You know? And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. Yeah, we serve the hard bondage, a hard captivity here in the land of America, man. You know? Especially here in America, coming over here on slave ships. Until this day, we live a hard bondage, man. People getting slaughtered left and right from our enemies. All right, we got to work 2-3 jobs just to get by. You know? Our people are homeless as hell. They're drunks and crack addicts and coke heads and all that, man. That's a hard bondage, man. You know? Being brain dead and brainwashed. Completely destroyed in all types of ways, mentally, physically, emotionally. It's a hard bondage, man, that we came, especially when we came over here on slave ships, man. Our bodies piled up, all right, stacked up like sardines while we're shitting and pissing on each other, and the slave ships being chained up and then getting whipped to death, literally, being tortured to death, literally, in all types of ways, being burned, on fire and all that. Our pregnant women's bellies being ripped open. Then the babies being pulled out and they fed the babies to alligators. They would take our babies and dash their heads against the rocks and all of that, man. See, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, y'all forgot about all that, right? But you want to love your enemy, man. You know, y'all forgotten, man. All right? It shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow. Yeah, the Lord is going to give us rest from all the hell, from this hell, man. All right, and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. Yeah, all right, we served the hard, not only here, but during the time of the Romans, during the times of the Greeks, man. Right, the Babylonian, the Persian Empire, the Assyrians, man. All right, but the Lord is getting ready to raise us up again and give us rest, man. The Lord is getting ready to give us the kingdom of heaven, man. Right, we're never going to cry in fear again, never shed a tear again, man. All right, Revelation 21, man. This is the good news, man. All right, is it 20 or 21? All right, yeah. All right, it says right here, Revelation 21. And 1, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more. See, now this new heaven, all right, and a new earth is not literally talking about a new heaven and a new earth, all right. The new heaven is talking about us being in rulership, all right. That's the new heaven, all right, because right now we're living in hell, all right. But we're getting ready to receive the kingdom of heaven, which is the rulership of this planet Earth. We're going to rule this planet Earth in righteousness, in cleanliness. We're going to be completely perfect. We're going to be immortal. There's going to be a new rulership on this planet Earth, because the Lord is getting ready to take this man down from his rulership of this planet Earth and bring upon a new heaven, a new rulership of this planet Earth, which is the rulership of the kingdom of heaven, of Israel. All right. And I saw right now, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, starting with the elite banking families, they're in their heaven right now. All right, and we're in our hell. But there's going to be a new heaven, meaning a new rulership of this planet Earth. All right, there's going to be a new sheriff in town, which is the kingdom of Israel, which is Yahushai's kingdom. All right, which is ultimately the kingdom of Israel, man, which is the kingdom of Israel. All right. Revelation 21:1, it says, and I saw a new heaven, meaning a new rulership, right? And a new earth. All right. Yeah, because the earth is dead right now. All right. But the earth is going to be rejuvenated. All right. It's going to come back to life right now. The earth is going to flourish once again. All right. It says, and I saw a new heaven, which is a new rulership, and a new earth. For the first heaven, the first rulership, which is Esau's rulership, all right, and the first earth were passed away, yeah, because the Lord is getting ready to take Esau, Edom, down from his heaven, down from his rulership of this planet Earth, all right. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, all right, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. Yeah, all right. New Jerusalem represents the nation of Israel, right? We're going to be renewed, all right? That's the kingdom of heaven, all right? And I saw John, the holy city, which is us, the nation of Israel, the Israelites, all right? We're known as the kingdom of heaven. All right, we're known as Jerusalem, all right, because Jerusalem is a people before it's a place, all right, which represents the nation of Israel, the Israelites, because a nation is a people before it's a place. The word nation comes from the Hebrew word, the Latin word nationem, which means race of people. So a nation is a race of people. You can't have a nation without the people there, because what consists of the nation? All right, a military, a government, you can't have all that without the people there. All right, it says, and I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. Yeah, because we're going to come down from those chariots, all right? And we're going to be like a bride adorned for her husband. Yeah, because we're married unto the Most High. All right, we are the Most High's woman. All right, the Most High loves the nation of Israel, his chosen people, just like a husband would love his woman. That's how much the Most High loves us. We're married unto the Most High. We are the Most High's woman. Metaphorically speaking, man. Parabolically speaking, man. It says, and I saw. Matter of fact, let's get that in Jeremiah, the 6th chapter. All right. Let's prove that point real quick. Let's get Jeremiah 6 and Jeremiah 6 and 2. All right. You see, it says, I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. All right. So the Lord looks at us like we're his woman. All right. That's how the Lord loves us. Just like how a husband loves his wife, that's how the Lord loves us. I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely woman. The Lord looks at us like his woman. All right, the nation of Israel. It's metaphorically speaking, man. It's parabolic talk, man. It says Revelation 21:2, and I, John, saw the holy city. All right. The nation of Israel, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. Yeah, we're going to be beautiful, man. As a people. We're going to be perfected as a people, man. It says, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, as they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them and be their God. Yeah. All right. That's the new covenant. All right. Because what's it saying in Hebrews 8:8, Jeremiah 31 and 31? It says they shall be my God. They shall be my people, and I will be their God. All right. It says, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, And they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them and be their God. All right. Now this is the whole point I wanted to get. All right. Verse 3. All right. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, oh no, I read that already. All right. Verse 4. All right. It says, and God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. That's right. In the kingdom of heaven, we're not going to cry tears of pain anymore, man. We're not going to fear anymore. We're not going to be in sorrow anymore. We're not going to be depressed anymore. We're not going to have any type of illnesses or ailments, man. All right. All right. We're not going to be in mentally, physically, emotional, in pain anymore, man. In any type of way, man. We're not going to have to worry about our people dying, our sons, our mothers, our fathers, our cousins dying anymore, man. Any one of our people, man. You know? Revelation 21:4 says, and God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death. You see? Ooh. All right. Neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain. Ooh. All right. For the former things are passed away. That's heavy, man. That's heavy, man. This is why we got to praise the Most High, man. You know? This is why we got to praise the Most High forever and ever and ever, man. All right? This is what we have coming, man. This is the good news, man. The Lord is getting ready to take us up out of this hellhole once again, man. You know? You know, this is our last captivity, man. We're not going into slavery anymore any other time in any other nation, man. You know? It says, and God shall wipe away, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying. All right, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away, man. We're going to be immortals, and it's going to happen in the twinkling of an eye like that when Yahushua comes back and he raises up the elect, all right, to get beamed up into those chariots to escape the nuclear fire. All right, we're going to be changed in the twinkling of an eye like that. We're going to turn into immortals like that, man. All right, like that in the snap of a finger, man. All right, matter of fact, let's get that. All right, what's that? 1 Corinthians. All right, 1 Corinthians 15, if I'm not mistaken. All right, I'm pretty sure it's 1 Corinthians 15. All right. All right. Hold on a sec. Yeah, all right. Starting at the 51st verse, all right. It says 1 Corinthians 15:51. It says, behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. Yeah, all right. We're going to be changed to being immortal. We're going to get new bodies, a new spirit, man. You know, we're going to be made perfected. We're going to be perfected, man. All right. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall be changed in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible. Whoo! And we shall be changed. All right. For this corruptible must put on incorruption. Yeah. All right. These corruptible bodies that we live in. All right. These chains of darkness that we live in. All right. They're going to be made incorruptible. All right. And for this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. Yeah, all right. Before we even enter into those chariots, we're going to be made immortal. All right, because we're not going to enter those chariots in a defiled body. You know. It says, so when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortal, then shall be brought to pass the saying that it is written, death is swallowed up in victory. Yeah, all right. We're gonna overcome death. All right. We're gonna overcome death, man. All right. We're no longer gonna be put to death, man. All right. You understand? And this is what the Lord is getting ready to do for us. You know, the elect. All right, all of the nation of Israel is going to be saved, but on this side, 2/3 of you Israelites, 2/3 of you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans have to be put to death, because it's already deemed. All right, it's already what's that word? Predestined for 2/3. Okay, to die on this side and 1/3 to come back to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, man. You know. So let me go back to Revelation 21 real quick. All right. It says, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away. Yeah, the new heaven, all right, which is a new rulership, all right. All right, which is our rulership, all right. The nation of Israel, and a new earth. The earth is going to be replenished. It's going to become it's going to flourish once again. All right, this earth is dead. All right, Esau, Edom, he doesn't let the earth rest, because there's something that's known as the land Sabbath. All right, which 6 years you're supposed to till the ground, and then the 7th year you're supposed to give the earth a rest. All right, he has worn the earth out, man. That's why the earth doesn't bring forth like it's supposed to. That's why Esau, Edom has to create GMOs and all of that. You know, it says, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth. All right, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away. Yeah, Esau, Edom's heaven, his rulership, he took this man down. All right, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, all right, coming down from God out of the kingdom of heaven. Yeah, the Israelites, man. That's the holy city. That's the New Jerusalem. All right, because we're gonna be ready in our perfect state, in our immortal state. We're gonna be beautiful, man. All right, and I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. That's right, man. All right, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them. Yeah, the Lord's going to be with us, man. All right, the Lord, there's nothing that's ever bad going to happen to us ever again, bro. All right. Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them, and be their God. And it says, and God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. And this is what we're waiting for. This is what we have coming, man. You know? All right, I want to get Jeremiah, I think it's the 30th chapter. All right, let me all right. It says, yeah, let's get 30 and we'll start at 9. All right. Start at 9. All right. It says Jeremiah 30 and 9. It says, but they shall serve, all right, the Lord their God and David their king. Yeah, because King David is going to be our king again in the kingdom of heaven. All right. Ultimately, our true king, Yahweh Shai. All right. Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. You got Yahweh. And then you got Yahweh Shai, our, Yahweh the Most High, and Yahweh Shai, our Lord and Savior, man. All right, this is his kingdom, his rulership. But right under Yahweh Shai, the Messiah, is going to be King David. All right, King David is going to be our king again. You know, it says, "Whom I will raise up unto them." All right. It says, "Therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, save the Lord." All right, neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. Yeah, the Lord is going to save us from the land of our captivity, the land of our slavery here in America, and mainly here in America and everywhere else. All right, that we're scattered. All right, the Lord is going to save us from the land of our captivity, man. All right, we are in the land of our captivity right now. All right, we still haven't been let go by Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right, but the Lord's getting ready to take us up out of this captivity. I will save thee from afar and thy seed from the land of their captivity. Yeah, because we have been spread throughout the four corners of the earth. The Lord said he's going to save thee from afar. All right. And thy seed from the land of their captivity, and Jacob shall return. Yeah, the Lord's going to return us, man. And shall be in rest. Yeah, again, we're going to be in rest. All right. We're never going to fear again. We're not going to have to be living in hell anymore. All right. And be quiet, and none shall make him afraid. You see, this is talking about the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, when Yahushua cracks that sky, man. All right, there's never a thing that we're going to have to worry about ever again, bro. All right, it says, for I am with thee, saith the Lord, to save thee, though I make a full end of all nations, whither I have scattered thee, yet will I not make a full end of thee, but I will correct thee in measure, and will not leave thee altogether unpunished. For thus saith the Lord, thy bruise is incurable, and thy wound is grievous. All right. There is none to plead thy cause, that thou mayest be bound up. Thou hast no healing medicine. All right. Let's keep going. It says, all thy lovers have forgotten thee. They seek thee not. For I have wounded thee with the wound of an enemy, with the chastisement of a cruel one. For the multitude of thy iniquity. Yeah, because we went off, man. All right. Because thy sins were increased. Yeah, so the Lord punished us. He put us in slavery and all of that, man, because we for our iniquities, our sins. All right. Excuse me. It says, why criest thou for thy infliction? Thy sorrow is incurable for the multitude of thy iniquity, because thy sins were increased. I done these things unto thee. All right. There's your answer, right? This is why we go through what we go through as a people, because we started worshiping other gods, man. All right. All right. Because Solomon, starting with Solomon, Solomon went off. He started worshiping other gods, King Solomon himself. And then from there, the rest of the kings started worshiping other gods. All right, you had a few righteous kings, a couple of just a few of them, but all the kings after King Solomon, all right, especially of the northern kingdom, they were all wicked, man. All started worshiping other gods, man. We started sacrificing our own kids, our own children unto other gods, man. Blood sacrifices, man. You know, that's wicked, bro. All right, this is why the Lord put us in slavery. He kicked us out of our homeland, our own land, the Holy Land. And we still, till this day, all right, haven't returned. But again, the Lord is getting ready to return us, man. All right, so we could be his people once again, man. You know, why criest thou for thy affliction? Thy sorrow is incurable for the multitude of thy iniquity, because thy sins were increased. I have done these things unto thee. All right, this is why we went into slavery here in America. This is what we went through here. Why we went through what we went through here in America till this day. You know, it says, therefore, all they that devoured thee. Yeah, who's the main one that devoured us? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, but the other nations as well. It tells you that in Psalms 83. You know, and when you read the scriptures, you see all the other nations that had the nation of Israel in slavery. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans. We were slavery under the Greeks, the Romans, which those both Edomite empires, you know. But before that, the Persians, which is known as the Iranians, they had us in slavery. All right, the Medes, you know. All right, the Babylonians, the Assyrians, they all had us in slavery. The Moabites, the Ammonites, you know. But Esau, Edom's our number one enemy. All right. Therefore, all that devoured thee shall be devoured. Yeah. So all the other nations that had us in captivity and slavery, now they have to be devoured, to go through captivity and slavery and be dealt with, just like how they dealt with us in chains and in shackles. All right. We're going to keep reading. Therefore, all they that devoured thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity. Yeah. All of our adversaries, all of our enemies. All right. Every one of them shall go into captivity. So just like they put us into slavery, they have to go into slavery. All right. Let's get that also in, what's that? Revelation, right? Revelation 13. All right. Revelation 13 and 10. All right. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. You see? He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Here, the saints are the Israelites. This is what we're patiently waiting for. For the Lord to make us kings and gods and rulers of this planet Earth once again, so we could put those in slavery that once had us in slavery. Didn't we read in Isaiah, all right, the 14th chapter, all right, and they shall rule over their oppressors. All right, this is the good news, man. You know, therefore all that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. You see? You see? All right, it says, for I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith Yahweh, because they called thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion whom no man seeketh after. All right, let's keep reading. It says, thus saith the Lord, all right, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents, and have mercy on his dwelling places, and the city shall be builded upon her own heap, and the place shall remain after the manner thereof. All right. And out of them shall proceed thanksgiving, and the voice of them that make merry, and I will multiply them, and they shall not be few. All right. Yeah, it's talking about the kingdom, man. When Yahushua comes back, and will also glorify them, and they shall not be small. Yeah, the scriptures say we're going to be like the sands of the sea. We're like the sands of the sea now. All right. Their children also shall be as aforetime, and their congregation shall be established before me, and I will punish all that oppress them. So the Lord got us, bro. The Lord ain't forget about us, bro. He turned his face away from us for a short time, man. But the Lord is coming back to us, man. All right. All right, let's continue. Verse 21. It says, and their nobles shall be of themselves, and their governor shall proceed from the midst of them, and I will cause him to draw near, and he shall approach unto me. All right. For who is that engaged his heart to approach unto me, saith Yahweh, and ye shall be my people, and I will be your God. You see? All right. Behold, the whirlwind of Yahweh goeth forth with fury, and continuing whirlwind, it shall fall with pain upon the head of the wicked. The fierce anger of Yahweh shall not return until he have done it, and until he have performed the intents of his heart. In the latter days ye shall consider it. Yeah, this is getting ready to happen. All right. Let's go to you know what, I'll leave it right there. You know, I was going to read you know what, I'll read it. You know, I'll read it. Jeremiah 31. I start at 10. 31 and 10. It says, let's do it like this. Hold on. All right. It says, Jeremiah 31 and 10. It says, hear the word of Yahweh, O ye nations, and declare it in the isles afar off, and say, he that scattered Israel will gather him. Yeah, you see, the Lord is gathering us back together, man, and keep him as a shepherd does his flock. For Yahweh has redeemed Jacob and ransomed him from the hand of him that was stronger than he. Therefore they shall come and sing in the height of Zion, and shall flow together to the goodness of Yahweh, for wheat and for wine and for oil and for the young of the flock and of the herd. And their soul shall be as a watered garden. And they shall not sorrow any more at all. You see? All right. And then shall the virgin rejoice and dance, both young men and old together, for I will turn their mourning into joy. You see? With the kingdom of heaven, man. All right. The Lord is getting ready to take us out of this hellhole that we're living in, man. And will comfort them and make them rejoice from their sorrow. And I will satiate, all right? Satiate means to satisfy, all right, to a full extent. And I will satiate the soul of the priest with fatness, all right? And my people shall be satisfied with my goodness, saith Yahweh. Thus saith Yahweh, a voice was heard in Ramah, lamentation and bitter weeping. Rahel weeping, for her children refused to be comforted for her children because they were not. Thus saith Yahweh, refrain thy voice from weeping, and thy eyes from tears. For thy work shall be rewarded, saith Yahweh, and they shall come again from the land of their enemy, all right? And there is hope in thy end, saith Yahweh, that thy children shall come again to their own border. All right? And we're gonna come back to the Tower Land, man. It says right here, it says verse 16, the end part of it, it says, saith Yahweh, and they shall come again from the land of their enemy. Yeah. From all the land of our enemy, we're going to come back to the Holy Land. And there is hope in thy end. Yeah. Saith Yahweh, that thy children shall come again to thy own border. That's nasty, man. All right. So, I'm going to leave it off right there. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Yahweh Ratazah, this lesson was edifying. All right. So I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Halayim Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakah Kritash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you Seminole Indians, West Indians, Haitians, and Brazilians. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right. So with that being said, until the next one, Shalom.